my younger years, I was just like doing too much.
Why?
Because like I said,
like, what did you used to be doing? Like for reference.
You know when you face down, ass up, and you just doing too much, throwing that ass back. I'm like, oh yeah, about tonight. Knowing I'm not, I don't feel nothing. I'm not.
Oh.
And just
like the herbal essences commercial.
The herbal essence. Yes, that used to be me.
And what they used to be
They
doing.
be like, yeah, girl, I'm in that thing. I'm beating it up.
And I would be like, you actually not. You actually not beating nothing up.
That's what I'm saying. I was a performer.
That's
a
crazy.
thespian.
Was it because you wanted them to go around and like go tell people like, ooh, Lex good in bed?
Yeah, but go brag about that thing.
I am weak as
go brag about it. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Mind,
where a drunk mind speaks sober thought.
We ain't got no guests today.
We ain't got no guests today.
You know they in their seats jumping up and down because they love to hear that.
I mean, and lately we've been having a lot of guests.
We have.
Don't blame them.
But it's a blessing.
It is. I love having guests.
I do.
Like it's great to get other people's perspective, hear their thoughts. And it's just a good time. Like I feel like we have rarely ever had guests on Poor Minds where it was like not good vibes.
Yeah.
Like it done been a few.
It has?
That I wasn't that fond of, absolutely.
Okay.
But it's way more people that I loved than people that I didn't.
I think
there's probably only like 2 people
I was just about
that
to
we
say
had
that.
on the show that I was like, you ain't never got to worry about coming back.
You ain't got to worry about me.
You ain't got to worry about me, baby.
I can agree because I was about to say there's probably only like 1 or 2 because you know what I would say, like I just feel this show is just so different because we just bring people out they shell and they always have a ball. So it's very rare people come here and don't have a good time.
Yeah, it's always good vibes and a great time. I can honestly say that.
So we can do a little catch up.
We can.
You know what's new? We know you on your what you doing? Hard 75 hard.
I am.
You still going at it?
I am. I'm on day 41.
Good job.
So yeah, I got 34 more days. I'll be done really soon. A few more weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited. That's really it though. Like I said, I feel like when you be doing challenges and detoxes and stuff, your life just be pretty boring.
Yeah.
Like, cause what are you doing? Like, I don't really go out to eat because I'm eating really clean. So I can't really go. And if I'm just gonna eat salmon and broccoli everywhere I go, that's what I'm saying. I could just cook that at home and eat at home. So I don't really go out to eat. I'm not drinking, so I haven't really went to like any social events or anything recently. I did see this list though for the month of March, like of all the things that's kind of going on in Atlanta, and it was a few things on there that I was like, oh, maybe I'll go do that so I could like vlog it.
There's a tacos and tequila coming up in Atlanta. I'm in that.
See, and I would go to that, but it's like I can't eat the tacos or drink.
You can have a chicken taco.
I don't eat chicken.
You can have a salmon taco.
Salmon tacos
Fish
don't do
taco?
it for me.
You can have a fish taco.
You like fish tacos?
You like fish tacos. We be ordering fish tacos.
I don't really like them though. Like I'll order it if that's all that's on the menu, and I go to like a Mexican restaurant. But I prefer steak or chicken or something like that.
I hear you.
So maybe once I'm back eating steak,
we can
hit it up.
Well, I'm gonna hit it up for you. I'll get some footage for you.
Yeah, get some footage.
You know what I'm saying?
Act like I was there. I'm there in spirit.
Because I'm finna go. I have been seeing that like little events pop up on like my timeline. I just have a feeling it's gonna be a really great summer. I have gotten my holiday weight off of me. I'm just feeling good. I'm back outside. And yeah, I'm just looking really forward to the summer and everything we have coming up. And I don't know. I just have my spirit is high again. Okay. I don't know what it is about them fall and winter months,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll be struggling so bad, and then I'll kind of like, I'm starting to get out of my little funk, you know what I'm saying? But because when that sun's out, bun's out.
I love the sun. I mean, I don't know. Like I always say, maybe it's just because I was born in the spring. So like I be waiting for daylight savings time. Like
same.
I cannot wait for daylight savings times when it hit. And it done hit already. So we outside.
Yeah, we outside for sure. It's gonna be a fun summer.
Yeah, I'm excited. And I'm gonna be done with my detox.
Ooh, that
But
first
I'm only
sip you
on-
have,
I'm only drinking, but I'm not drinking shots and stuff no more.
Yeah.
Like I can't do it. It's not for
Champagne
me.
wine.
I'm trying to be fine forever. I want to
Yeah.
be like 50, 60 and fine as fuck. So I just feel like, a little shot for a celebration is cool.
but you're gonna stick to the champagne and wine.
But I'm really gonna try to like just stick to champagne and wine.
Mm-hmm,
I'll be a champagne wine girl.
So, before we get into the topics, it was crazy because we had somebody tweet about us that we want on the show. And we're going to get him on the show. Ray Monte tweeted, he said, Poor Minds is the best podcast out and it's not up for debate.
He
Period.
did say that, and he know what the fuck going on. Shout out to Raymond.
Yes.
I love Raymond.
I
I always
do
say
too.
that. But yeah, like, duh.
You know what I think it is,
No.
though? Because I'm not going
Facts.
to lie. We've been on a lot of people's podcasts, and I'm going to tell y'all, this energy is just different. It is. It's really real conversation.
Mhm.
And it's just like, I don't know, I always say conversation is a skill. And a lot of people don't have that skill. Like, just like playing football is a skill.
Yeah.
We really Shaq and Kobe in this motherfucker.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I'm not lying to you.
I just,
It's given. What was the other one? MJ and Scotty? That's a good one? They used to play together?
that was before my time.
But it don't matter though. We legends.
I can't
Before
remember.
your time.
It was. But what I'm saying is, when it all is said and done,
I mean, I was a kid.
you was a tiny tot.
Yeah.
You were a tiny tot. But what I'm saying, when it's all said and done, they gonna remember our name.
Mm-hmm.
Because we deserve it all.
Ooh.
Okay,
Okay.
my bad.
You,
Ty felt it.
you in this
Right
line.
here, okay?
Ty was into it. Ty, what you been up to?
Lex and this, you deserve it all. Shit, please.
I'm on that same tip though. I deserve it all and
Yeah.
more. Don't play with
Period.
me, okay? That's the mission. That's the motive.
I love
It is.
it.
Got on my Dodgers blue.
I see
I love
you.
it.
Kendrick, what's up?
Yes. I love
Kendrick,
your
you need
head.
a
It's so
bartender?
cute.
Right.
Hit up our girl. You know what I'm saying? We flourishing this year.
It's gonna be a good year.
Yeah.
Like we definitely have a lot of exciting things coming up. I feel like we say that every episode. They probably like, bitch, just spit it out.
What is
What the
it?
fuck is it? Y'all say this shit every goddamn
yeah.
episode.
But it's
But the
so
great
good.
thing is, every episode y'all getting closer and closer to us telling y'all what it is.
Look, that's why
That's
to be
the-
positive.
That's the gag. We getting closer and closer.
Yes. Okay. Closer to my dream. You hate
Oh my fucking God, bro. That's literally
Drea
top
hates that
5
song.
worst songs ever
Closer
created.
to my dream.
Getting higher and higher. Like, girl, give me a fucking break.
Oh my gosh.
I told you somebody on Twitter called me a demon because I said I didn't like that song.
Okay.
They were like,
have
you are a fucking demon. Who doesn't like that song?
I don't like it either, but can I make a confession?
Why?
There's a song.
I said, why?
Wow.
Not my intrusive thoughts coming out.
Like beating your ass.
I meant to say, wait.
I have a song that I don't like, and I thought it was a safe space to say it, so I don't even know why I'm admitting this right now. I hate this song. When they play it in the club at the end of the night, I get pissed.
What?
I wanna dance.
I love that song.
Oh my God.
Now you wildin' with that.
I hate.
That's a classic.
I hate it. Yeah, baby, yeah.
That is such
Oh.
a good. That is such a good song. You know what? Just for that, we singing it for karaoke.
No! Please don't make
Just for that,
me.
we singing it for karaoke.
Bro, I hate, and I love him. I love him down.
What's his name?
can't-
Raphael City.
Yes, and we saw him in concert. And let me tell you,
We
he put,
did?
yes, in New Orleans for Essence.
Where the fuck do I? It's like I be there, but where do I be?
Here, but I'm not here.
I'm there, but I'm not there because I do not. Or maybe I was just drunk. We was drunk.
lit.
We was drunk.
Remember when Thad
Shay was drunk too.
Shay
We was
cried.
Shay say she ain't drank nothing since New Orleans.
No, I have not seen Shay put a. She said, "I'm not losing my job." Shay has not put a piece of liquor, not even a piece of liquor, to her mouth in front of me since New Orleans.
But we had a time.
We did. Remember Thad called us and yelled at
Lost
us?
track of time, but we had a ball.
Thad was like, "Hey, ladies, I wanted to get y'all both on the phone, cause we had people show up for y'all, and you know what I'm saying. Y'all said y'all was gonna be there.
He did try to check that. Shout out to
I said
that. We was in trouble.
We was, but we need that. We do need that.
We missed the Janet Jackson concert. I know. We was drunk. Everybody just was over.
New Orleans, you have to be drunk in New Orleans, though. Like,
yes, Mardi Gras going on right now.
I know.
Shout out.
Rodeo going on, Mardi Gras going on. I missed the cookout because I had to do some work with my homegirl. I've been helping her with her project. So I couldn't go to the cookout, which I was really sad about.
It'll be another one. It's one every year.
I know. I just really wanted to go this year.
The cookout be fun though. But I'm definitely gonna go to the rodeo before it ends.
Yeah, I'm going to the rodeo for sure. I'm not missing it.
Shout out to Houston, Texas.
Shout out to Houston, H-Town. Okay, go ahead with the first topic, Lil Drea. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And if you have an online business, we're going to tell you how to make your business flow really, really easy and get your money quick with Squarespace.com.
Squarespace is amazing because they use cutting-edge AI technology to help you design a website that is tailored to your unique needs for your business. And I also love that they offer so many different payment methods that you can offer your customers, like Clarinet, Afterpay, Apple Pay, and more.
Yes, they make it a one-stop shop for everything. So however you monetize your content, whether it's videos, vlogs, books, whatever you sell, they're going to make it easy for you to do by gatekeeping it. So you have to have access to all of that content. So what you're going to do is go to squarespace.com/poorminds and get 10% off of your website or domain. That's squarespace.com/poorminds. Check out squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, www.squarespace.com/poorminds to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And we have a very exciting announcement today. We have a brand new show dropping.
Yeah, so we have a brand new show dropping, y'all, on Patreon. It's going to air on September 2nd, and it's called Poor Chronicles. We're going to be doing so much stuff on there. We're going to be doing challenges. If you can't go to Bella Noche, where the hell could you go?
If you can't go to Bella Noche, where the hell can you go?
We're going to be doing talk to me, chit chat with me. We're going to be spilling a little tea.
Hey! Oh my God. No, you didn't. Oh my God.
Everything y'all been wanting to see, we're going to be doing it right here on Patreon.
Yes, y'all ask us for so much. Well, we finna give it to y'all every single Monday. And it's gonna be a time. Y'all know Poor Minds has grown into its own little entity. Well, we gonna have a lot of fun still over here at Poor Chronicles. So make sure y'all tune in September 2nd. It's going down.
Stay tuned. So for the first topic, I really wanted to talk about lucky girl syndrome. You know, like, have you ever had something fall in your lap with no effort and you didn't really have to go hard to get it? I think some people think that, I think people probably could look at us and probably think we're just lucky, you know?
That's not true though.
I mean, it might not be true, but, you know, everything is about perception. I think that's the perception that people can have. And I think in life, some people really feel like some people are just lucky and others feel like they're just unlucky. Like they were just dealt bad cards. Life isn't fair. So how do you feel about the concept of being lucky? Because then you have people who don't even believe luck is a real thing. Like, you have people who believe that everything you get in life is a result of the work that you put in. So do you believe in luck?
I do.
Okay.
I believe in luck. I believe sometimes a chance happening, things happen, right? I think sometimes, like, I'll use social media, for example, right? A lot of times somebody will have a viral moment. Like the Hawk Tour girl. We'll use her, for example. You know what I'm talking about?
Probably not.
I know. The auntie gonna catch you up. So the Hawk Tour girl was a girl that had did a random interview. You know how them YouTubers be on the street interviewing people? And she was like, he asked her some question and she was like talking about giving head. And she's like, when I do it, I just Hawk Tour, spit on that thing. And it went crazy, right?
Okay.
It went viral. It was literally, you could not scroll TikTok without seeing the Hawk Tour clip. So this girl had this viral moment and she started a podcast, got all these brand deals. I mean, she's at these festivals, hosting, doing interviews. You know what I'm saying? So I think that luck is a real thing because who in that moment, like, we do funny shit all the time. And some things go viral and sometimes they don't, but sometimes things just hit. So I do think that is what luck is. Like sometimes things just hit and it's funny. But I think luck is cool, but it's a difference between luck and really having longevity with it. Because how lucky are you if you have a moment that doesn't do nothing? Like it's cool to go viral and make a little money, but I feel like anytime you see somebody that is in a successful position, it's not luck. It's maybe luck mixed with hard work and opportunity, but those three mixed together, that's when you get some real shit.
Yeah.
But luck can only go so far, so luck is cool. I might get lucky and hit the lottery and get $5 million, but what's luck if I don't know how to keep that $5 million?
Yeah.
So luck is cool, but what you gonna do with that luck?
That's fair. I mean, I definitely feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's a mixture of both to me. It's definitely like what you said. It's some people just kind of happen to be in the right place at the right time, but it's about what you're going to do with it because, yeah, you got this opportunity, but if you didn't maximize it, it just doesn't really matter.
Right.
So.
And a lot of people, I hate to say this, and it's no shade, no tea, but a lot of people, like, they really aren't talented. So y'all have somebody who has like a little viral moment or somebody who, or not even talented, I'll say, or have the skills. I'll use the word skills because I want to use other examples, like somebody who come up on some money. Like I had a friend, one of my best friends from high school, right? And she had started a job and it was one of those jobs that like give you stocks whenever you first start the job with one of the benefits, right? Something happened with the stock market and they all got a whole bunch of money. Like, I mean, she hit like $1 million or something crazy, right? And she was going trips, buying bags, partying. And when I tell you she has nothing now, and it was like a stock, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that could have been something that could have lasted you a lifetime. So that's why I say luck is cool, but that's why I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not that lucky of a person. I am not a lucky person. Shit do not be hitting for me, bitch. My shit do not slap.
You think so?
My shit do not slap at all. But I think I have an amazing life because I know how to take advantage of my skills and the opportunity. So I think you can make things like, okay, it's like the triangle, right? You got luck, you got skill, and you got opportunity. So luck is cool, but I would rather have the skill and the opportunity if I had to choose out of that three. If you got to choose one out of the three or two out of the three, luck, I don't need luck to make shit happen. Luck is cool. But so lucky girl syndrome is a thing.
I think that you definitely should want to have the skill and the opportunity for sure over having luck. But, I don't know. I think I'm kind of lucky when I really think about it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of stuff that be happening to me or that has happened to me, it doesn't happen to like
Everybody,
the average person, or it doesn't happen to like people on a normal basis. Like I could look at a lot of instances in my life and be like, okay, that was probably luck. Just being in the right place at the right time, meeting the right person at the right time. Like, but I think that even with me being lucky, having skill and opportunity and knowing when to take advantage of opportunity is what has gotten me to the places that I'm at. Because I do think you could be lucky and not know how to take advantage of the opportunity. And that's where a lot of people fall short. Or like you said, mismanaging the opportunity when you get it. So, i.e., getting $1 million and not knowing what to do with it, now you broke again. I don't think that could happen to me. I don't like to say never. I do believe in never saying never, though. I do believe in that because you just never know where life will take you and what will happen. Anything can happen to anybody at any moment. But I don't think I would ever be a person who gets $1 million and ends up broke again just because I know what to do with it.
NBA.
I'm going to figure out what to do with it.
NBA Dre.
Yeah, even if I don't know, I'm gonna figure out what to do with it. I think people don't realize, and it's not to say that $1 million is not a lot of money because it is a lot of money. But I think that when people see that kind of money in their bank account and they've never seen that before, they be like, "Oh, let me go buy everything I ever wanted," and that's cool. You know, you should definitely go buy you a house. You should definitely go buy you a practical car. But going spend crazy amounts of money,
like taking $50,000 vacations.
Yeah, taking $50,000 vacations, going to Louis, going to Chanel, splurging, buying like $200,000 worth of stuff. That's craziness. You need to figure out.
My girl bought a Birkin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, and even with that, for example, because it's like, do nice things for yourself. If you get $1 million, yeah, buy yourself a Birkin. That's $15,000, $20,000, maybe $30,000. One no. Don't go buy 10.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just all about what you do when you have opportunities. And I think people be thinking, oh, I got this money. I ain't gonna never go back. No, but you will if you don't know how to handle the blessings that God gives.
Right. I agree. Do you remember that song Lucky by Britney Spears?
No.
She's so lucky. She's a star.
See, Ty know.
As soon as she asked the question, I was over here singing it.
Early morning.
That for karaoke.
She wakes up. There's a knock, knock, knock on the door.
And see, we could do it, but I don't know it.
I cannot believe you don't know Lucky. Lucky was a story. And I think it was like Britney Spears. The girl's name was Lucky. And she was like a Hollywood star.
Oh, that was really her name?
Yeah, like
Okay.
Britney played the character in the music video. And the girl's name was Lucky and she was like a Hollywood star. But you know, all that glitters that ain't gold. You know what I'm saying? It's such a good song. Shout out to my girl Brit.
Yeah.
They don't, you know, she likes to dance in them panties and we gonna talk about it every week, but she really gave us some bop.
We not gonna talk about it every week, actually.
But
this probably will be the last time.
Ty, what you think
if
about...
I'm being completely honest.
What you think about Lucky Girl Syndrome?
Well, to quote the great Queen, Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Period.
No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed.
Yes.
Okay. But no, for real, I agree with you on the 3 categories. I would change blessed to lucky for me. Just because that's just me and my spirituality. But I do agree that opportunity meets preparation, and that leads to like everything that you need, but also what you put into the universe comes back to you as well. So putting out that good energy, setting those manifestations, affirmations, and intentions, that is really the motivation to kind of keep going through everything.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely think that what you get out of life is a product of like what you put in.
Now, come on.
Like depending on what type of person you are, I feel like sometimes that's why people be feeling unlucky. If I'm being honest, like you feel like fucked up shit always happening to you, or you feel like you don't have good luck because what are you putting out? You know what I mean? I feel like I'm always going out into the world treating people how I want to be treated.
Right.
I don't do bad by people. I always try to do good by everybody, even if situations don't work out. I'm not even like a get back person. I feel like life gonna get you back.
Right.
God gonna get you back. God be doing all of my
doing his big one.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about those things. I just move on with my life. And I feel like because I've always been that type of person, that's why blessings look, as you know, some people might want to call it, flows into my life all the time, because it's about what you put out. Some people are terrible fucking people, and then they wonder why. And if I'm really being honest, people who bad stuff always be happening to, I kind of just do always look at them and be like,
I separate myself.
Yeah, because why is something bad always happening to you? Why are you always going through it? Why? And especially when it be situations that I feel like sometimes are like avoidable. You know what I mean? But you always going through something. You the common denominator. You're not unlucky. It's just about the decisions and actions that you be making. That's why your life is going this way.
So I do want to make a point to what Ty said, because she said she will change lucky and blessed. Because I feel like, no, I'm not lucky. Because when I look at luck, I look at like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity happening. That don't happen to me. I'm not lucky. Like, I'm not lucky at all.
I don't win the lottery. I don't, like,
like stuff like I never just, like, walk across the mall and a man be like, oh, let me come buy you a Chanel. I'm not lucky. Like, I'm not lucky. My shit be fucked up. It's never me. it's never me. But when it comes to blessings now I am extremely blessed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like my blessings literally overflow. So I do think it is, I don't think you can I see what you're saying about interchanging lucky and blessed, but I don't think that that's the same thing. Because I feel like luck is something like, it's a chance happening and it can happen to anybody. Yeah. It can happen to the worst fucking person in the world. Blessings don't happen to good people. That's how I feel.
That's a good point.
Luck can happen to the fucking
You
devil.
mean blessings don't happen to bad people?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Blessings don't happen to bad people. Luck can happen to the worst person. The worst person you know can hit the lottery tomorrow. The worst person you know could get something like a random viral moment and you see them on TV everywhere.
And see, that's where I do feel like they're interchangeable because blessings don't always come from God neither. It depends on if you really want to get deep into the spiritual bag. Sometimes blessings don't be coming from him. They be coming from other places.
Yep.
I think everybody can get blessings. I do feel like they're interchangeable. I agree with you. I think luck and blessings are interchangeable because I think even with blessings, people can sometimes look at your blessings and be like, oh my God, that's a once in a lifetime opportunity. I could never see something like that happening for me. It just depends on people's perspective and their religious background, you know? Because some people are not religious, so they're going to look at it like, oh, this person is just lucky. But I definitely think that they're interchangeable.
And I think for those that feel like think about blessings more than luck, they not really worried about luck either.
Right.
Because we're not searching for that once in a lifetime opportunity.
Right.
Because we know that everything that's going to come to us is for our better good and it's in alignment. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's kind of, people look at it both ways.
Right, right.
I think for me, I'm blessed.
Amen.
Blessed.
I feel that way too.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like it be blessings and luck though. That's why I said I do feel like they're interchangeable because certain stuff that have happened to me is definitely just, it was a blessing from God because I feel this way. I feel like nothing in your life is going to happen unless God wants it to happen. If you a believer, if you really believe in God, then it's like everything that you get is coming from him. It's all coming from him, and it wouldn't have happened if he didn't want it to happen. So I definitely feel like, okay, this was a blessed, it was luck, but it only happened because God allowed it to happen.
Right. And I agree with you on that because God will really try to guide you. If you pay attention, because like you said, blessings can be something that coming from another place.
Yeah.
So if you're
depending
not
on who you pray to.
Right. So if you pay attention to God's guidance, he gonna guide you the right way that you're supposed to be going every time. So you'll know, okay, is this a blessing or is this something that's, shit covered in glitter?
A lesson.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely do agree with you on that. But like I said, I feel like when I think about like me being unlucky, like I said, I just don't feel like things happen for me like, oh, a viral moment and it's just like, oh, I'm on TV. Because you see some people who go viral, next thing you know, they on the red carpet at the Oscars doing interviews. Like, the stuff like that, don't really... Like, if we get on the Oscars and we interview, it's because, nigga, we've been fucking working for 6 years to get there. You know what I mean?
Fair.
So I guess that's what I mean. But I can say I'm blessed, but that's an interesting. That wasn't even the topic, but
yeah, I mean, because the way I look at it too is like sometimes a person will do something and it will go viral, but they've been hustling for a long time.
Right.
So I feel like sometimes even with these people who will finally go viral, they've been doing that shit for a long time. Like that influencer that had that very classy, very demure.
Yes.
LeBron
has
been doing content for a really, really long time. So it's kind of like, is that luck? Like, it took him out of there or her out of there. I don't know what they go by. But like, it took them out of there, but they have been putting the work in.
Yeah.
And so it's like, can you really call that luck?
Well, not with that person particularly, but like if you think of like a bad baby. When she said, catch me outside, how about that? And she was on Dr. Phil being a badass white girl. And then but what she did is she took that luck and she turned it into an opportunity. So, that's what I'm saying. It's the difference between that versus the hot tour girl. She had the opportunity to make it into something and she didn't because she didn't have the skill, to me personally. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's why I don't know who that is.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's for these people know who she is if they watching.
Yeah.
I like to get into this news sometimes.
Because sometimes I feel like, if it was a big moment like that, everybody should know about it.
Well, this is the thing though. So what's crazy about it is that be the difference between like mainstream media. Because it was very mainstream. But the things that get mainstream is this. Like they gonna talk about it all. Like I said, I'm not kidding. It was everywhere.
And when was this? Was this like recently?
Yeah, it was like what, last year, maybe the year before last. And then she like started a podcast. She signed with Barstool. It was like a whole big thing.
What happened to her podcast?
I think she just stopped it because something happened where she started not a Bitcoin. She got into something with Bitcoin and told everybody to invest, and then she ended up pulling out. So it was like a whole bunch of legal stuff she's going through right now. But she's like in hiatus right now, basically. So either way it goes, like I said, but a lot of that blessing and opportunity and luck stuff that we go into, that's another topic that we talked about before. It's different for this than it is for this, too, at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely a fair argument. Because, I mean,
it is what it is.
We just have to work a little harder for things that they don't have to work as hard for.
Right. But I do think lucky girl syndrome is a thing. I think some people really just are lucky.
I don't know, because you know how I be feeling about this topic. I just always kind of feel like sometimes it just really be about what you do, though. Like what you do with your life and the type of person that you are. Because I don't necessarily think that I believe that anybody just gets anything because they're lucky.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the difference for me. I think if somebody has blessings in their life, that's because they're putting good in the world and they're getting good back. Luck can happen to anybody. Blessings happen to the good people. That's the difference for me. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
So I do think lucky girl syndrome is a thing because luck can happen to anybody. I feel like blessings only happen to the blessed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because luck is like chance.
Yes.
Like
yes.
a 50-50 chance.
Right.
1 out of 10, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I don't feel I'm lucky at all. Not because I'm a bad person, just because luck don't be on my side for some reason. But blessings, oh baby, God gonna show up for me every time when it comes to the blessings now.
Look at Ty.
All right, Ty, what we drinking today? What we drinking?
Yes, it's good. I'm almost done.
Oh, good. I'm glad y'all like it. So since we're like into the spring is sprung, we're talking about blessings and luck and opportunity. This one is going to be called Everything's Coming Up Roses, okay? And so what we have in it, we have some grapefruit, we have some lemon, some lime, some lavender syrup, and then I have some hibiscus syrup floated at the bottom. And then we garnish it with 3 dehydrated rosebuds.
Ooh.
So very floral, very light, very spring. And this is Everything's Coming Up Roses. Cheers.
I love that. Rosebud, that used to be the cheat code for Sims to get a lot of money.
It did. Because I used to play Sims.
I love
back in the
Sims.
I
day.
used to play that too.
Girl, I used to
love
play it all the time on my little desktop computer. That, and I used to be burning CDs on LimeWire.
Ooh, I wish I still had them CDs.
I'm sure somewhere at my mama's house, I could probably find mine. Because my mama keeps everything. So I'm sure they in some box somewhere.
So we are in the beginning of the year, and I know we all have our financial goals, so we're going to tell you how to stay on track and reach all those goals with Rocket Money.
Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Y'all, I love Rocket Money because I don't know about y'all, but me personally, I always forget to cancel my subscriptions at that 30-day mark. So I'm paying for stuff that I totally forgot is coming out of my account. I love Rocket Money because they will cancel your subscriptions for you, so you don't even have to waste time on customer service talking to anybody. And also, another great feature is that they will also help you budget by keeping track of your spending on all of your accounts.
Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's premium features. Yes, you can literally see where all your money is going. So if you're wasting money or you need to save money in an area, it's going to show you everything. So all you're going to do is go to rocketmoney.com/Poor Minds. That's rocketmoney.com/Poor Minds and stay on track with your financial goals. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/pourminds today. That's rocketmoney.com/pourminds.
Guys ready?
Yeah. I'm Freya Nicole.
And I'm Lex P.
And together we are Travel Queens.
From Charleston to the streets of Cartagena, we're eating good.
That's up my alley.
Drinking good.
Cheers. And experiencing the beauty of different cultures. It's gonna be fun.
So we're taking you to incredible destinations with a special focus on the Black experience.
Two queens, one glow, endless possibilities. Travel Queens, series premiere Wednesday, April 23rd at 8 on
You know,
BET.
people who keep everything. My sister is like that, and she had a time capsule from high school.
For real.
I wish I would have had something like that, a time capsule.
My best friend Jasmine is like that. She has like photo albums, like 10 photo albums full of like pictures of us from high school, from college.
Yes.
Like literally. And like I'm talking about y'all like books and books and books. She still be wearing her high school t-shirts
Period.
when she go to sleep and stuff. Like when I get on FaceTime with her, she be having on our 2005 homecoming, 2006 homecoming t-shirt. And I be like, how do you still have that? Like, I
Crazy.
get rid of so much stuff.
Same.
And I wish that I kept stuff too. But like, that's why I be glad I got her. Because I be like, if anything, girl, let me
You
go
got
ahead
it.
and copy that.
Yeah.
Make
My
my own little
sister's like
scrapbook.
that. She's like a pack rat and she keeps everything, but I'm so happy that she's like that because she has so much stuff. Like my mom was good with pictures too. So we have like so many pictures of when I was little. Now, what I wish, I had a video camera when I was little and I used to record everything. I wish I had those videos. I don't know where they are. Because I used to record I was vlogging before vlogging was a thing.
Imagine we had iCloud back then. You
Oh
have
my
all your
God.
footage.
Yes. I would have all of it. Ta.
Yeah.
Ta, are you a pack rat? Or you throw things away?
I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I've like kept a lot of my mom's stuff. And actually, Pastacia's helping me get rid of a lot of stuff out of my garage.
Yeah.
Really?
But I'm getting better because now I want to be a little bit just more minimalistic.
Same.
Instead of holding everything. But I remember we had like those digital cameras with the floppy disks.
Yes.
Like, we had
Oh my
those.
God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything used to be
Girl.
on there.
Yeah, I wish I still had my old digital camera from like high school and stuff, but I don't know where they said. Because what was the name of that little website where everybody used to upload their pictures? I cannot
know what you're
remember
talking
what
about,
it
but
was
I can't
called.
remember.
Yes, I cannot remember what it was called, but No,
No,
not Tumblr. No, it was just like a website where you could just upload all of your camera files. But I can't remember what the
can't remember what it
website was
either.
called. And if I be wondering if it's still up, and I be wishing I could remember my login.
I remember
that
I
could see
deleted
if
my
photos are
MySpace.
still on there. Because like MySpace is still up, right?
Right, but
Flickr, yes. I used
oh,
to
that's
have
not the name I was
a
thinking.
Flickr account, but I couldn't even tell y'all what email I was using, what password I was using, anything. But I used to upload all my pictures on there when I was in middle school and high school, and I just gone, memory.
Right. That's what I was saying about MySpace. MySpace is still up, but I had deleted my MySpace, I remember. So I'm like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
That could have been like something I just kept up. you
When
know?
we be young, you just don't be thinking about that type of stuff. But then you got the people who do, like your sister.
Yes.
And like Jasmine, because I wish I was thinking like that back then.
Like, I have a friend, she literally has all of our yearbooks from kindergarten till we graduated. Every single year.
Now, I do have all my yearbooks from high school.
Yeah, I have like 2 from high school.
Yeah, they at all my stuff is at my mom's
Yeah.
house, but she has all my pictures from like kindergarten up until I graduated from college. And then she has all of my yearbooks from high school. And then my mom even have all her yearbooks from high school.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
my mom had her. I think I
Yeah.
have 1 or 2 yearbooks from my mom's high school.
Yeah.
Baby, they used to love them afros.
See, when my mama was in high school, they just used to do a little silk press. She ain't never had
They had afros. It was like, so when my mom was in high school, it was when they were doing afros, but they started doing the Jerry curls.
Okay.
So like half of the yearbook got afros and half of them got Jerry curls. So they were making that transition to, my mama shit used to be juicy.
It did.
What?
That's the only thing about Jerry curls. I'm like, how did people used to wear their hair like that? Like every time
Juicy.
you lean on something, you leave it
Leave
the
a
same.
wet mark. Juicy. You know what's crazy?
Just let your soul glow.
Yes. And what it is like my mom, I don't think she ever grew out of that because she still used to make her hair real juicy.
Real juicy, for real.
Yes, because my mom, like, she had like really curly hair. Like my hair is like, I have like 4C here. My mom had like 4A, 4B. So hers is a little curlier than mine. But I mean, she loved it juiced down.
For real.
I mean, she would have a little drippings on
I mean,
her
I do
shoulder.
feel like you gotta keep it moisturized.
Girl,
you gotta keep your hair moisturized. Don't nobody want no dry ass curls.
I used to call her Juicy Crab, chap.
Yeah.
All up in.
Why Juicy Crab,
Juicy
though?
Crab. Because it was juicy. Can you no, that's not the right song to sing. My bad.
It's not. It's
Ty,
not.
give me another shot.
Yes.
All right, we're going to move on to this topic too. So the second topic today, and this kind of ties into what we were just talking about, is clout more important than talent and how social media has changed success. So do you think the industry still respects real talent, or is it all about engagement and numbers now? So I do want to give an example because I saw this when I was kind of like doing a little research on this topic. Somebody said nowadays you have people like a Addison Rae or a what's her name, Charlie D'Amelio, and they are extremely popular on TikTok and they're in movies. And I'm not talking about regular movies, like they're in like these A-list movies, right? Because of their audience that can bring in, but they're not necessarily talented. So they feel like if Halle Berry was coming up in 2025, would she be Halle Berry in 2025 because maybe she doesn't have a following? You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel? Is clout more important than talent in 2025?
No, I don't think so. Because there's so many people who have blown up over the past few years and they didn't have a following. You know what I mean? I don't think talent matters.
Okay.
Necessarily, but I don't think it's about clout because, like I said, a lot of people don't have that huge following, and then you got discovered. Now you do have the people like that, but a lot of the time for me, it's more a lack of talent. Like people just are not talented, and they just be blowing up for doing the bare minimum.
So
in the career paths that they choosing. Like your music not that great, but you still blew up some kind of way. Your accent not that great, but you fine or you attractive. Like the thing about Halle Berry that nobody can discredit her for, she can really act. Like, yeah, she's beautiful. And I do think that may have something to do with her success, but Halle Berry is a great actress.
Yeah. Well, she said that hindered her. Her beauty hindered her back then.
I could believe that because people probably didn't take her serious.
Right.
I think people don't never look at beauty from that standpoint. Like people look at beautiful people kind of like what we were just talking about in the first topic. Oh, they so lucky because you're beautiful, but people don't never think about how sometimes being overly attractive can like hinder you because people won't take you serious in certain positions.
So I 100% agree with you, but I also think like y'all just be complaining and y'all not working hard enough. Because a lot of times people be like, oh, I don't have a following, so I'm not going to get casted for this movie. No, you're not getting casted for the movie because
you're stuck.
Yeah. You're probably not. I mean, I told y'all, I'm taking acting classes. I'm big, not good. Ain't nobody finna put me in a movie just because Poor Minds be doing 1.3 million views a month.
I mean, they might though.
It ain't happened yet.
I mean, it haven't happened yet, but it might because it's a lot of people who have got casted in movies and casted in TV roles just because they have
a following
on social media.
So I do agree that does happen. Like people get casted for roles just because they like, I want their fan base. I say this all the time. I truly believe like Tyler Perry had put Kim Kardashian in that movie. What was it? Confessions of a... Temptations. Like, you know, Kim only had a few lines and they were advertising it like she's finna be in a whole movie and she had like a few lines. She didn't do bad. It wasn't like she was terrible, but she didn't have much to carry or much to do. But he did that as a strategy because Kim Kardashian, her star was going up at the time. So I do believe that people get casted in certain movies because of their fan base. But for the people who feel like they're not getting casted because they don't have a following or their song is not blowing up because they don't have a following, do these industry people care about a following? Yes, they do. But I truly believe that if you are talented and you got that it factor and you have that work ethic, it's gonna happen for you. So I don't like when people be like, I don't have a following, so it's not happening for me because I'm good and I'm great, but I don't have a following, so I'm not gonna get picked.
Or maybe it's just not in your pad. I feel like people be failing to realize that stuff too. Like sometimes just because look at top face
over here, yes.
I mean, for real though, like I think it's so many people in this world who want to do things that don't align with the plan for them. You know what I mean? And especially kind of because I know everybody is not a believer, but going back to like spirituality, religion, there is a plan for your life. And like if you're doing things that are not on the plan for your life, it might not work out. Even if it's not, and again, outside of being a believer, I still feel like the universe kind of conspires to make things work in your favor when it's supposed to work.
Yes.
When it's supposed to happen.
Ooh, come on now.
And if it's not supposed to happen, sweetie, it's just never gonna happen. And sometimes it just doesn't have anything to do with luck. It's just maybe you putting your focus on something that's not your purpose. Or it's not what you're supposed to be doing. Maybe you might want to be an actress, but being an actress is not your calling.
Right. And even like a lot of times we'll see people who are amazing singers. You'll see people who sing backup for somebody and they sing better than the actual singer. But what y'all have to realize too is like, we don't know what that it factor is, but you either have it or you don't. That's why we see a lot of people. People can say all day up and down, I'm going to use her again. Britney Spears cannot sing, but she had that it factor. You know what I'm saying? Like, people say the same. They say, who else do they be saying that about who can't sing?
They say that about Beyonce, which I think is absolutely insane.
Now, that's a little different. J-Lo can't sing, but let me tell you what she can do. She can make a rom-com out her mother ass.
Yeah, she can. Because that was more of her calling.
Right. But you can't say.
Exhibit A.
But at the same time, but you can't say, waiting for tonight. Oh, a hit.
No, my song was If You Have My Love and I Gave You.
Do y'all remember when?
So, I mean, she made hits.
Yes.
Facts.
She had that it factor.
Yeah.
She had it.
Ellie.
But remember, she started off as a backup dancer on In Living Color.
Yes.
So she worked her way up into each of these different categories, from dancing to singing to acting.
Yes, she did. Because her breakout thing was Selena. And the lady that they were trying to cast for Selena, something had happened with her and she didn't end up getting casted. So it wasn't even supposed to be J-Lo.
Yeah, and she ate that up. She ate that Selena role up.
You know, they made a list of people who should have gotten Oscars who didn't.
Are they dead?
No, they just didn't win.
Oh.
So J-Lo was on there for Selena. Angela Bassett was on there for Tina Turner. Heath Ledger was on there for Brokeback Mountain. It was actually a really good list, and I was surprised that these people didn't win an Oscar for their role. But J-Lo definitely deserved an Oscar for Selena.
No, she ate that up. She really did. She did her big one. That was probably one of my favorites.
I could fall in love.
Why are you making that?
Because that's what she would do. Because that's how. So listen, they talked about J-Lo doing that with her lips and poking her lips out like that. They're like, she was doing too much. If you look up Selena singing, Selena used to do the same thing. I mean, J-Lo studied down for that role. I mean, it was like
that was one of her best acting roles.
And Made in Manhattan.
Yeah, but I also liked Enough. I feel like she did a really good job in Enough.
She was whooping that boy ass.
She did a really good job. Like, that was a very serious role, and I feel like she killed it. Like, J-Lo can really act to me. I feel like, and I don't feel like she can't sing. Like, I hate when people...
She can catch a note.
Yeah, like, I hate when people say
sing.
she can't sing. I feel like, yeah, she can hold a little note, but it's a lot of people who just can hold a note. But I feel like that's where a lot of other things go into it as far as just having an it factor. Because I feel like even with her, they was probably like, okay, like, she can't just sing, but she can hold, a note. She beautiful. She can dance. She had so many other factors that it's like, okay, this is a star.
What do y'all think the it factor is? Because nobody has ever defined it. What do y'all think it is?
Because I don't think it could be defined.
Right.
I think it's about your aura, though. Like, people say, like, if I come in a room, hey, you just, like, you change the energy of the room or whatever. I think it has a lot to do with that. And combining that with your skill, with, like, your motivation and stuff like that, I think it's around that.
Yeah. I mean, some people, like, you just view them and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, you're just mesmerized by their presence. Like, some people... You know, just have that. And I see that a lot when I see people perform. And I'm just not an easily impressed person, but it be some people I look at, I'm like, oh yeah, she got it. Like, and I don't know what it is. I can never explain it. I don't know.
But y'all have it. Like, I would say y'all have it. Like, when I first met y'all, I was like, oh, okay. Like, it's so...
You see the vision.
It's the energy. Yeah. I just think, you know what I always say? Because I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but sometimes I just always feel like it just goes back into life just not being fair. I think that'd be like a tough reality that a lot of people don't want to accept. And that's why you can't really put a finger on what it is sometimes with some people. Because it's just kind of like it was meant to be that way. Like it was ordained, it was orchestrated that way. That's why it happened that way.
Yeah.
Versus, I don't know. Some people, it just never happen for them. And I feel like no matter how hard they try, how much work they put in, it just don't happen. And it just be, you know, unfortunate and sad because life just isn't fair.
But I do feel like real talent always finds its way. I'm not trying to be funny. No, because let me tell you why. Real talent finds its way. This is why I say this. Y'all know I always talk about, bitch, I thought I was finna be the biggest rapper singer out. I used to go to the studio. I used to really be in the studio. Like, we laughing because it's funny now, but I really thought I was finna be baby Beyonce. You couldn't tell me. I was like, this is what I'm supposed to do. And that was not but I'm talented in other avenues. So I knew I was going to be on stage. I don't know what I was going to be on stage doing.
What.
I just didn't know doing what. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like real talent, if you're talented, and whatever that may be, singing, dancing, writing, producing, you gonna find your way to where you need to be.
I agree.
So even though I wasn't on stage, I'm telling y'all, when I was little, me and my friend Jasmine, shout out to Jasmine. I don't want to say her last name because y'all be looking up people on Facebook and stuff. So me and Jasmine, literally, we used to sit in her living room, me and her and Lindsay, and they used to play like they were E! News reporters, and they used to interview me, literally. Every time we would play this game, I would always be the star. So since I was little, I always would see myself on stage, but I didn't know what I was doing. Every time we would play this game, I would be like, oh, thank you so much. Like, I would always be thanking them for my work. And I'm like, what am I doing, though? But I'm saying I always saw myself on stage. I didn't know necessarily it was going to be a podcast.
Yeah.
But I ended up on stage. So that's why I feel like when you're really talented and it's ordained for you to share who you are with the world. Like, one thing I take pride in is that we make people feel good. Y'all can say what y'all want about our topics and what we talk about and what we do, but we make people feel good. And we needed to spread that to the world and give it to the world. So if your talent is supposed to be seen by the world, God gonna make sure of that. That's why I say real talent always gonna find its way.
That's fair.
You feel me?
I feel you.
Okay, just making sure you feel me. You didn't look like you was feeling me.
You know, I do have...
Feel me out now. Feel me out. Feel me out now.
I do have a different perspective, but I feel like that's fair. That's fair.
Okay. All right, let us know what y'all think. Do y'all feel like clout is more important than talent? And are people with real talent, you know, often looked over for people who have followers?
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And y'all know all the time we are going to tell y'all about BetterHelp.com. We are getting in that area where everybody had their New Year's resolutions, but they're kind of falling off right now. And I know one for me was to stay in therapy and be consistent. So if you are thinking about therapy or you're in therapy right now, stay on track.
Yes, y'all. Consistency is so important. And with BetterHelp, they make it super easy because it's very convenient. You could do it while you're at home or while you're on the go. So it's no excuses. And on top of that, it's really affordable. And they have so many different therapists that you could choose from.
Yeah, so all you're going to do is go to BetterHelp.com/PoorMinds. That's BetterHelp.com/PoorMinds and get 10% off of your first month. Build your support system with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/PoorMinds today to get 10% off of your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/PoorMinds. Okay. The only reason I want to bring this up is because I got that lick in me, first of all. And I'm going to take this moment because, you know what? We're going to start the time right now. Because this motherfucker is a low down, dirty, greasy, thick-ass bitch that nobody gives a fuck about. And we are tired. And we are tired of logging on to X and seeing the shit that you have to say. And the day that your mouth is closed forever is too soon. Because I cannot wait till we never have to hear your thoughts again. Come on, hurry. You ran out of time.
Kanye.
Yes! I'm tired. I have had enough. And he said something about Slim Thug. He said, Slim Thug, the realest nigga I know, or something like that. I know you watch Poor Minds with your thick ass. I know you did.
He probably not gonna see these studies.
He not, but you never know what he gonna do. Cause he got mad because I sat on the couch and said, you know, you lost your Kim Kardashian, you're not getting that again. I said what I said. Talking about Slim. And Slim is a real nigga. I fuck with Slim.
Damn, Kanye.
But
So now it's time to get into the big
bow.
The big
bow.
The big
bow. I cannot wait to talk to you about something when we end this.
What?
Girl, it's just some tea I forgot to tell you. But it just came to mind when we was talking. Okay, so
I can't wait. I'm excited.
Okay, so the bed topic for today is the wildest excuse you've used to get out of bad sex. Now, have you ever been like mid-stroke and you was thinking like, how the hell do I get out of here? Or, you know, like you fake a phone call, pretend like, you know, your period just hit. What do you do? Like, have you ever been like mid-stroke with a man and you like, this is not good? This is not good.
I haven't never been mid-stroke and felt that way, but I definitely have had to lie to leave just because I don't want to be here no more. Like, I'm ready to go go home. So I feel like, I definitely have had to lie to leave and act like I had to go do something. I've lied and said I've had emergencies. I done lied on my mama. Sorry, Ma.
Damn, Ma.
But yeah.
So you know what? For me, I've never made it like an excuse to like get out of sex. But back in the day, I haven't done this in a very long time, but that's when I used to fake. So he would hurry up and nut. Like I used to pretend like it was just feeling so good. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm about to come. Oh my God. Just so it would make him hurry up so it would end quicker. Like, so I've never actually made an excuse, but I feel like a lot of women do that. That goes into like the faking orgasms and faking conversations. I feel like people be faking so it can end.
And see, that's the thing. Like, nah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that now, but in my younger years, in my early 20s,
even when I was younger, no. If it's bad, we not having sex no more.
Yeah,
I'm not about to be faking. Like, you need to figure this shit out. Or you need to go fuck with somebody else. I'm not about to be laying in bed faking with you the whole time, over and over. Like,
oh, no, not over and over.
It's like if you went through it one time, then that's understandable. But it's like if you keep having bad sex with somebody and faking, that's a choice.
Yeah. Now, I would say I've never done it to where it's like I keep doing it over and over again. But I can definitely remember times I had sex with somebody and I was faking it just so it would end.
Why you ain't just tell them to move?
Because I didn't want to do it no more, and I'm not gonna talk to you no more.
That's even better. That's why it's like, move, get off me.
I'm not a vibe killer now.
The vibe already killed if his dick bad.
Right, you right. I mean, like I said,
the vibe was never there.
That goes into me just being young. Like, to being
I'm
young.
not a vibe killer. He's the vibe killer.
He was. But it was me going into like, back, I always talk about this. Y'all, when we used to grow up, it would be magazines, Cosmopolitan magazine, how to make him come, how to make him orgasm, how to be sexy in the bedroom. So growing up and viewing sex, I always looked at it like it's about the man and it's for the man. I never viewed sex as it's for me as well. So every time I was in the bedroom in my younger years, this is why I always say young people don't need to be having sex. Because y'all not teaching things.
You don't properly understand.
We don't properly
what we doing.
And what we're doing, what it really is. So yeah, absolutely. In my younger years, I used to feel like I have to perform. I was thinking like Missy Elliott, pussy don't fail me now. I'm trying to turn this nigga out so he don't want nobody else but me and only me.
That's beautiful.
No, it's not.
That is.
No, it's not, because we should not have that mindset.
I know, I agree, but I'm saying that's good, kinda, that you wanted to be a pleaser like that. I have personally always been a pillow princess. I have always been a pillow princess. As I've gotten older, now I be like performing, because I feel like if you in a relationship with your man, you should want to show out for your man. Like you should want to go above and beyond for him. When I was younger, in my relationships, it was like, no, what you gonna do for Big Mama for real?
Exactly. No, I was never like.
I love to lay there.
I'm like that now.
With my hands behind my head, just like that.
I'm like that now, but in my younger years, I was just like doing too much.
Why?
Because like I said,
what did you used to be doing? Like for reference.
You know, when you face down, ass up, and you just doing too much, throwing that ass back. I'm like, oh yeah, not tonight. Knowing I'm not, I don't feel nothing. I'm not.
Oh.
And just
like the herbal essences commercial.
The herbal essence. Yes, that used to be me.
And what they used to be doing.
They be like, yeah, girl, I'm in that thing. I'm beating it up.
And I would be like, you actually not. You actually not beating nothing up.
That's what I'm saying. I was a performer.
That's
a
crazy.
thespian. And that's what I'm saying. I used to just make excuses and like.
Was it because you wanted them to go around and like go tell people like, ooh, Lex good in bed?
Yeah, but go brag about that thing.
I am weak as fuck.
Go brag about it. Let me show you what that thing do. But now I don't care about that. Because if you go around saying my coochie bad, it's because you didn't give me what it did.
Yeah, it's because you didn't do what you needed to do.
Right. That's
to
what
get
I'm
me
saying.
there.
In my younger years, I
used to be going above.
I used to be going above and beyond my means. But you know, I was a waitress at TGI Fridays.
What does that mean?
Let me tell you. You got to give good service.
Okay.
They take 2 sips of their strawberry lemonade, I'm back with a refill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They potato skins can be warm, but they're not hot.
Yeah.
Instead of going take the ones away and just giving you 4 more, I'm giving you a whole new batch. You know what I'm saying?
That's great though, but I feel like that speaks volumes about, you know, you as a person. Cause it's just so funny to me when you tell me this stuff, cause I just think about how we were in the same settings and how I was just so different. Mm-hmm. When I used to waitress, I used to be checking on people every 30 minutes.
Oh, Drea.
Facts. Cause I hated that job. I had one real waitressing job, like working at like a restaurant and bar where I used to actually have to serve food. You know, Fox and Hound.
Yes, I remember when you worked there.
Me and my best friend Jasmine, we had just got like some little temp jobs in the summer, like temporary little jobs working as waitresses at this popping sports bar in Houston. And I just hated it so fucking much. So yes, I used to be in the back eating fries.
Just bad.
On my phone.
Just bad.
Then come check on people every 30 minutes. And I feel like, you know, it was the same thing in bed.
Well,
I was not trying to go above. I was not trying to go above and beyond, because even, not to be funny, but even when I was younger, I will say this, like, I felt like when I was younger, I was like, I just know my coochie good. I could just lay here. Like, I don't have to do nothing because I know it's good. And I'm not going to do the most unless you make me feel like I got to do the most.
Right. I feel like I said, it was just me just doing the most.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I would make excuses. But one thing I was good at in my younger years, I would cut them off.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, let me go back and let me try to, no, we not. I'm going to get out of it. I'm going to do the most and I'm going to perform because I know I did my part.
And then I'm not going to
lie. But you know what? I do kind of regret that because I feel like there is men still to this day that be talking to people and be like, oh yeah, I used to talk to her. I was 19. I'm 46.
I'm weak because I know somebody that you're talking about. It's one person that came to mind when you said it. Because we always talk about him.
Ooh.
One person that be still telling people that he used to fuck with you.
I don't know who it is, but may they burn in hell. Who? Oh my God! And he won't stop.
Yeah.
Bro, especially when them clips went viral recently.
Yeah. Oh, for real?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because they told me. Somebody said something.
That he said he used to fuck
Yes.
with you?
And it was around a girl that
I'm weak.
he didn't even know that I knew.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, that's my old bitch. Who?
Oh, no.
You.
No! The disgust.
Right here.
Oh my God.
No, it really be disgusting though.
Seriously.
When you really see, like, and think about some of the people that you used to date. Like, people that, dudes that I dated when I was like 18 and 20 and 23, I just be like,
What?
Oh my God, I am repulsed.
And that's why we always tell the younger girls that are like listening.
Be selective.
That are going through a breakup. I promise you, if you're watching this show and you're between the ages of 18 to 28, your type is going to change. By the time you hit 31, 32, 33, your type is going to change. That heartbreak, you are literally going to laugh at.
You gonna look back at them niggas and be like, y'all are some losers.
Oh.
Why was I there?
I wasn't even thinking about him.
And don't get me wrong, not everyone. Because I have some
some
guys that I
cool
used
with.
I have some guys that I used to date that they cool and they doing great things.
Yeah.
But like some of them, I just be like, what the fuck was I thinking? And what the fuck was I doing?
That one you just
Why?
named, I wasn't even thinking about him.
That's who I always think about because I know he be still doing that shit. He lame. He lame as hell.
All right, let's
He
move
be acting like a YN.
He looked like one too.
I don't know about that.
YNs be skinny and tatted.
Oh, I thought you mean he still look young. I was supposed to say,
I didn't say all
life
that now.
whooping his ass.
Beating his ass. That's how I know I'm blessed. God don't play. Everybody who did me wrong, what Slim said.
Color purple curse.
I feel like that's why I still look good too. Everybody who did me wrong, I sucked up all that energy.
Sucked it up. Sucked that youth out. And that's why I say, oh, I love being a good woman. I love being a good woman and the woman who can walk away. It's always going to be me. Moving on. Okay, item of the week. Muse Beauty.
Of course. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to sip my little drinky drink.
It ain't nothing.
You would think I know. You would think it's liquor.
I think it's like a placebo effect.
Well, this is the thing for me. I feel like all I do is drink water. Like with me doing my challenge, all I drink every single day is water. And like I'll do a protein smoothie, but I really only,
that's like a meal though.
Yeah, like I'll do a protein smoothie, but outside of the smoothie, all I drink is water. So I think when I come here and then Ty be making me these drinks, you know, it just be delightful for my palate.
It got a little something else in it too.
And it does have the CBD or THC little liquid in there. So yeah. I think I be trying to convince myself he's
I think so. I think so too.
You right. Placebo effect.
Yeah, I think. But it's all right. It's all right.
But yeah, so of course, musebeautycollection.com. Make sure you get your lip glosses, lip liners, matte liquid lipsticks, jelly blushes. I also have on the mascara and eyeliner that's going to be dropping really, really soon. And yeah, make sure y'all shop musebeautycollection.com. My lip combo today is the glazed lip gloss and the chestnut lip liner. That's it.
Oh, okay. It looks good.
I didn't do nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I have on chestnut, lust, and glaze. That's my go-to.
Perfect.
That's my go-to, period. And as y'all know, if y'all are getting boho braids, it's summertime. Go to richlookhair.com. Y'all get the Luxe Curl.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, a lot of y'all had DM'd me asking me about my braids that I recently had. I'm telling y'all, that is the best hair to use. Because you know what I see a lot?
What?
I see the girls talking about they get boho braids and they don't last. And I'm like, how? Because y'all not using good hair.
Proper hair.
You have to use proper hair for the boho braids because you wash them like regular bundles.
I agree.
So go to Rich Look. If you're getting boho braids, go to richlookhair.com, get the Luxe Curl, or if you want just some bundles, the little glueless unit made, that's what I have on right now. Hit her up. That's my girl Dee Dee, period. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Lex P.
And it's your girl Dre Nicole.
And as y'all know, summer is around the corner, so I know y'all are trying to get y'all's weight loss goals met, and we're going to tell y'all about forhers.com and how they can help you.
Yes, y'all. One thing that I love about For Hers is that they use the same ingredients as Wegovy and Ozempic, and you can get your GLP-1 injections for starting as low as $165 a month.
That's really cheap because y'all know it can get really expensive. And I know weight loss is hard, so we all need that little boost to help you get started. So you'll sign up with a licensed medical professional that's going to give you a specific plan that's going to help you with your weight loss journey. So all you're going to have to do is go to forhers.com/poorminds. That's forhers.com/poorminds and get started on your weight loss journey today. Start your initial free online visit today at forhers.com/poorminds. forhers.com/poorminds. That's forhers.com/poorminds for your personalized weight loss treatment options. Hers weight loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded. Actual price depends on product and plan purchase. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
Y'all know we have a segment on Poor Minds called Item of the Week. But do you have a product or something that you want to promote and you want it featured on Poor Minds? Your opportunity is here.
Period. If you have an item or you have a business and you want to get it promoted, we are now having slots available on the Poor Minds episode. So if you would like to get your product featured for Item of the Week, all you need to do is send an email to itemoftheweekpm@gmail.com. That's itemoftheweekpm@gmail.com. Send us an email and we'll work it out. We're going to figure it out. Get your product, get your business sponsored, and yeah, make you some money.
We love to support a small business now.
And a black business at that. But I mean,
It can be anybody. We don't discriminate.
Any business is welcome.
So now it's time to get into
the bow.
Hey.
The bow.
Ow. A bow. Bow.
Todd, please. Todd over there, what was that dance called?
The shoulder.
What is this one?
Lean with it. Rock
Oh, yeah, the lean with it, rock with it. That's what Todd was over there doing.
In my white tee.
She done,
She do got a white tee
she
on.
done took it way back.
Way back. So my bop of the week is Lucky by, I'm just playing. My bop of the week this week, I'm not gonna lie. I was very skeptical about this artist when she first came out because I was like, Now, I'm still a little skeptical because I'm like, is she kind of like biting off of SZA and biting off of the, the community? But I'm not going to lie, she dropped another song and it's actually fire. So Sailor, do y'all remember she had that song, I Hope You're Happy, Got You a Mini-Me, Bet You Meet Your
Oh, yeah, you talked about her.
Yes, but she has another song called Cut Up.
Okay.
And it's so good. It is so good. The jury is still out on her. Like I said, I want to see if she's in it to win it because a lot of times we see these artists, they come out, they sound like another artist and they don't last too long. But I will say, for me, this is really the second song by her that I've jammed and I've listened to. She's 2 for 2 with me. I'm not mad at it. So Cut Up by Sailor, that's my bop. Go ahead, Lil Drea.
My bop this week is Push to Start by Tyler.
Push to Start.
By Tyler. So I've already really, really liked that song ever since it came out, but she just came out with a remix featuring Sean Paul.
Shonda Paul.
And shout out to Sean Paul.
Sean Paul and Sasha. Come sing with them, baby.
Okay. Except it's Sean Paul and Tyler, this song.
Sean Paul and Tyler.
So that is my vibe. I love that song, y'all. Y'all should check it out if y'all haven't heard it. I feel like Tyler has done a really good job of staying relevant.
She is a star.
She is. I agree.
I think she just needs a little work.
They be saying she the next Rihanna.
Hold your horses.
That is what they be saying.
They do be saying that, but too early. Hold your horses.
That's fair. It's too early, but I do think she's very talented, and I do think she's a star, too.
Now, they used to do that with Ariana Grande and Mariah Carey. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't mad at that comparison, though.
But I will say Tyler is a star. I think she needs to work a little bit on her public speaking because sometimes I think she gets nervous in situations when people ask her something crazy.
I mean, she's still
she
really
doesn't know
young, though.
she doesn't know how to respond. Like Megan, there was a recent incident where the lady on the Oscar carpet was like, I listen to Megan Thee Stallion's music and it makes me want to fight. What song of Megan's makes you want to fight? you know, they always look at black women like we just go around punching people in the face.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody has been on her ass about it, but Megan just carried it with such grace. She's like, no, girl, body, yaddy, yaddy. It makes you feel cute. It makes you feel beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if she would have said Mona Leo make you smack a bitch.
She do.
Now, if it would have been Mona
She make
Leo,
you want to run over a nigga with your car.
Yeah, if it would have been Mona Leo, I would have said, you know what? Yeah, Mona Leo music do make you want to fight a little bit. But Megan is not a fighter.
Make you want to dance, turn up, party.
Get cute. You a baddie. I got good coochie music.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Megan is good at handling awkward situations on the carpet. So I want Tyler to get there. But Tyler is a star. Body T. She can wear high fashion. Cute girl.
Very pretty.
She can sing. Yeah, she has all the factors. So that's a good bop.
I agree. It is.
That's a good bop. Shonda Paul, come sing with them, baby.
The thing that I put on the list, y'all, is never settle. And if you're an avid listener of Poor Minds, then you probably have heard me say this numerous times. Like, I say this all the time. I've always felt this way. Don't ever settle for anything in life. If it's not exactly what you want, don't let people tell you that you cannot get what you want out of this life, because it's absolutely possible. I had so many people when I was in my 20s telling me that the things that I wanted was unrealistic, unreasonable. And if I had listened to those people, I wouldn't be where I am today. It's not for anybody else to understand that. As long as you know what it is and you're willing to put the work in to get the things that you want, you don't have to settle. And don't let people convince you that you have to settle. It's usually people that are settling in their own lives that try to, you know, make other people feel like, oh, you can't do this or you can't make that happen. You're thinking too far outside the box. How you gonna do that? No, boo. You can't do that. I can do whatever I want to do, okay? And I will. So yeah, don't ever settle.
Ever since I was a little girl, I've loved being on camera, entertaining myself and everybody around me by sharing my thoughts and opinions on anything pop culture. For the past few years, I've heard your requests, but now it's finally time to deliver. Okay, y'all, let's get into the tea with Love Lex P. Tasty.
Girl, anyways. Okay, now it's time to get into our favorite segment of the show. Y'all know if y'all have any questions, any testimonials, send them to askpourminds@gmail.com. That's askpourminds@gmail.com. Okay, I got question number 2. So,
I got to start. Sorry. All right. I dated this guy I met at work for 4 months. He understood me and loved things about me that I never imagined a guy would be so attentive to. I admired him a lot too. From the beginning, he was honest that he was a few months out of a long relationship with his kid's mother and that he wasn't in a place to date seriously, but he really liked me. It got to a point to where he felt it was irresponsible to keep going because our feelings were progressing and he didn't want to hurt me more later on. We stopped talking, and when I see him around, he does not speak to me. I know it's not personal. He just doesn't want to drag this along. We can't talk casually without wanting more. We had a special connection, and I never felt like this before. And that dick was so fire. How can I move on? I feel heartbroken, even though it was a short amount of time.
I feel like that should make it even easier to move on because it was a short amount of time. And then she said he don't speak to her when she see him. Girl, move on. Because I feel like the least somebody could do is speak to you.
I agree.
Like,
so this is what
if
I
he
have
don't
to say.
speak and he just act like you don't exist, I feel like he doesn't care. Like, the feelings for you are still there, but the feelings for him are not there. And that will be enough for me to just be like, good riddance, I'm done with you because you not worried about me. I think sometimes you have to force yourself to move on when you realize that somebody is not worried about you.
They're not worried about you. Because also I will say this. Men are hot and cold, right? So they'll be like, oh, I love you. You mean so much to me. We have feelings. And then they'll be like, hey, I don't want to hurt you. I'm not the man for you. We need to separate. But guess what? Don't listen to nothing they say. Listen to their actions. Are his actions matching that he loves you and that he feels you and that he wants to be with you? Or are his actions matching that he don't want to be with you. He's not ready for a relationship. He told you what it was. And not only that, his actions are matching what's on this side. Mm-hmm. So pay attention to the action. Do not listen to words when it comes to men. I'm telling you that. And this is just me being honest. Do not listen to words because a man will drag you through the dirt and then he'll come back and be like, oh no, I love you, I care about you, I care about you. Then 2 days later, he acting an ass. Show me. I need to see it.
Yeah.
I'm not listening. I don't care because words sound so good. Look at William Shakespeare, what he did. To be or not to be.
And well, if we being completely honest, I don't even think that applies in this situation because it ain't no words. He not saying nothing to you. He not even saying hi.
That's even worse. That's what I'm saying. The actions match, but I was saying the words because of what he told her prior. Oh, our feelings are progressing too much. I can't do this. I can't. Listen to that.
And pay attention to but the thing is, his actions is following that. So right. It's not like he giving you mixed signals. Like, he said he feel like it's progressing too quickly and now he acting like you don't exist. I think that you should just move on. It would be different if he said that and then when he see you, y'all are still gazing into the eyes or he's giving you any type of hope that, you know, it could be something, but he not giving you no hope. He giving you nothing.
And I always say, do a 30-day detox. 30 days, don't look at his social media. Don't look at his stories. Don't call him. Don't text him. Completely do no contact for 30 days. You will literally not know they exist anymore. Mm-hmm. Seriously. So do a full detox, Chad. All right, Drea. Question number 2.
Okay. Question number 2. Hey, Drea and Lex. I love y'all so much and hope y'all see this. I'm 21 and I've been with my boyfriend for 6 years. We're high school sweethearts and he's my first for everything. Over the years, I've naturally gained some weight since high school, but he constantly brings it up in a negative way during arguments. He makes comments that make me feel insecure, and it hurts because I've never made him feel bad about his appearance. Lately, he's been mean, starts fights out of nowhere, and acts like he doesn't care about my feelings. I do everything for him, but he never acknowledges it. I don't nag or hold things in, I communicate, but he still makes me feel unappreciated. I know he's not cheating, I've checked. But sometimes I wonder if he wants to step out and see what's out there. He wasn't always like this, but after high school, he changed. Honestly, I'm tired of feeling disrespected and unvalued. Should I leave or keep trying? Please help.
God don't bless no mess.
I feel like you should leave.
You should leave. You're too young.
You're 21.
You're too young. And one thing about it, I feel like I always say, I am a strong believer in the let them theory. You got to let people do them. So sometimes you have to walk away from a situation and you'll see what a person really wants. If you walk away from a person, man or woman, and they fight for you, they're doing the effort, they're changing, they're really showing up for you. That's a person that really wants to be with you. But if you walk away from somebody and they're okay with it, they're okay with your absence, that ain't the person for you. I truly believe that one day, all the good men and all the good women will find each other and just be together.
You know how old the earth is?
Come on now.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
Come on now. We got to keep it positive. But
we've been here for a while and that hasn't happened yet.
But I will say this. It's okay to walk away from things that no longer serve you. And if sometimes we have to ask ourselves, like, what am I walking away from? You're walking away from somebody who makes you feel unattractive, who makes you feel unloved. Walk away. Because you know what? I was in a relationship before a long time ago, and I was gaining weight, and we started going to the gym together. That's what a real man gonna do. Hey, babe, let's go work out together. You know, we both gained a little weight. I always say it's not about what you say, it's how you say it. Mm-hmm. So I think that this is a young man who probably does want to be outside, because if y'all are probably the same age, because she said 6 years, y'all were high school sweethearts. So y'all are the same age. Girl, that man gotta grow. And so do you.
Yeah, sis. I feel like you should just let it go. Y'all are young. You gonna find somebody else. And I feel like that's unhealthy. Like, no matter what age, yeah, y'all are young, but I feel like if he always picking at you and saying negative stuff about your appearance, that's not something that I see changing. You know, I feel like it's just gonna get worse and progress as y'all get older, because that's not the way to motivate somebody to want to lose weight.
Right.
If he wants you to lose weight, or if he feel like, oh, you done put on a few pounds, like Lex said, maybe y'all should go to the gym together. Maybe he should offer to go on walks and stuff with you. Maybe he should offer for y'all to like meal prep together and eat healthier, and y'all be accountability partners if that's something that he's good at and you're not. I feel like picking at somebody and talking shit about their appearance is not the way to motivate them to do anything. And if he doing it now at 21, he gonna keep doing it as y'all relationship continues to go on, because that's just a negative characteristic that a person has.
I agree.
And yeah, I think you young. I'm sure you're beautiful. You have a lot ahead of you in life, because 21 is so young.
So young.
So, yeah, he your high school sweetheart, but girl, it's more men out there, and it's men out there that are going to love you the way you are currently. And if you do want to lose weight, it's men out there that are going to motivate you in a much more positive and loving way to do so. So, yeah.
I agree 1,000%. All right now. So make sure y'all tune in every Friday. Poor Minds. We got Muse Beauty Collection.com. Get all your lipsticks, all that good stuff. Make sure y'all tune in to every episode of Love Lex P. 10 a.m. on Monday mornings. We don't miss a Monday. All the hot tea you need. We are reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta right now, y'all. Every week, Real Housewives of Atlanta, hot topics, the good stuff. So shout out to all my lovebirds on Love Lex P. And
make sure y'all follow my YouTube channel, Dre and Nicole with 3 E's. I drop vlogs every week. I just dropped a new vlog a few days ago. And yeah, they drop every week. It's vlogs, beauty content. I kind of try to switch it up. It's not vlogs every single week, but it's something. Every week I'm dropping something. So make sure y'all tune in. Thank y'all.
bye.
Oh, y'all make sure y'all share the content, like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And let me say this before we close out. Y'all, there is one Twitter account that is connected to Poor Minds. It's POUR_MINDS. Y'all are tagging the wrong Poor Minds page. If you see @Poor Minds with no underscore, that is a fake page. Do not follow that page, okay? They blocked me, Andrea, and the Poor Minds page on both. So we only have one Instagram, one Twitter, one TikTok. It is POUR_MINDS. All right?
And we got hella fake Facebook pages.
Oh, the Facebook pages. It's the
The crazy thing is our Facebook page actually have the least amount of followers.
So if you on Facebook,
the one that's ours
got the least amount of followers.
The one that's not us got like 250,000
followers. But y'all know
followers.
it's fake if you actually look at the content, because the caption is like, whoever it is don't speak English. Because their captions are like,
Bumba Claus.
Should men pay bill? Should men pay bill? Yes, no. Check answer below.
Block.
Booyah, booyah, booyah.
Like, that's literally what the captions
I like you want with that DDG Bumba Claude.
Bumba Claus.
I love that video. I was forced into this, but we gonna make it work. Dance tonight. I wanna toast tonight. I spend my money tonight. I spend my money tonight. Spend my money, yeah.
Dance tonight. I wanna toast tonight.
Toast tonight.
Spend my money tonight. I wanna get freaky tonight.
Freaky, baby, yeah.
Thing we need to do is find brand new fits for you. Make sure that you look good. Make sure that I smell good. Let's purchase 2 new Bentleys.
Ooh.
I know that it
looks
trendy. So glad it's not that windy. Here comes that girl named Donnie. Asked if she wants to go. Tonight's gonna be hot for show. Big dancing on the floor. Folks tripping, I don't know. Money fitting everywhere. Champagne, we won't go there. Bottles popping in the air. They screaming, I don't care.
I wanna dance tonight. I wanna toast tonight. I'll spend my money
tonight.
Spend my
Spend my
money.
money tonight.
Spend my money, yeah.
Dance tonight. I wanna toast tonight. I spend
Tonight.
my money tonight. I
Tonight.
wanna get freaky tonight.
Freaky, baby, yeah. I kinda ate. Man, shout out to Lucy Pearl with this weak ass song.
I love this song.
Boo! I was forced.
It's a cat holding
Ooh.
me and a couple friends.
Oh, yeah.
to settle down. My body don't know how. Right there, I see you looking. Sure hope that you're not tookin'. Don't get lost in the crowd. This place is so damn wild. Go ahead and floss your ice. Go ahead, do what you like. I'm feeling just as fly. Do you hear your song tonight?
I wanna dance tonight. I wanna toast tonight. I'll spend my money tonight.
I'll spend my money tonight.
I'll spend my money, yeah.
Tonight. I wanna toast tonight.
Tonight.
I spend my money tonight. I wanna get freaky tonight.
A freaky baby, yeah. You wasn't ready for that.
Spend my money, spend my money.
Yeah, man. One thing about us, we gonna eat a karaoke.
A motherfucking hit.
All right, y'all.